So next we define the values. Define the values for accounting structure. So here we can go to a specific responsibility and setup, financials, flex fields, key values. We want to define the values, right? Then here we are going to specify which is the application we want to define the values. Which application? General ledger. Title is accounting flex field. Structure is JPP 9. Segments. Okay, here we can specify that several segments. We have 5 segments are there. If you specify that one, and we are going to come back to same navigation and will be create the values for each and every segment. So here click on find directly. So first I want to specify the company values. Under this company segments we are going to specify the values. So here we are going to specify first one is what is the company? Motors. Okay, my company name is Motors, and here we are going to assign the qualifiers, allow budgeting and allow posting. We want to generate the post the journals and post the budgeting. Then next go to second one. Second company is software. Same qualifiers we are going to assign. Third one is finance. In the same manner we can possible to define all companies. So how many companies are there? All companies we can go to specify one by one. Okay. Once it is completed, now we are going to save the records. Then we completed the first company values. Okay. Then next we can go to place the cursor in segment and choose the down arrow in your keyboard. The next one is division. So what are the divisions we are going to specify it. So here observe this one. In the morning session we should maintain the first one is no division. First one is no division. We directly withdraw the amount from company account when we be paid. At the time no division, no location, no department, but account is required. Company is required. Company account and natural account is required. Remaining between that one we directly get the amount from the company account. Are we clear or not? Okay. Then here no division. Allow posting, allow budgeting. Then next here division. So in motors we have cars. Then next trucks. Next bikes. Next software. So for software again development, and consulting, training, so next finance. Right. Then so these are the development. consulting training. Now save the records. Next we can go to again segments level, choose the down arrow, we can specify the location. How many locations? The first one is no location. First one is no location, and then again Hyderabad, Hyderabad, Bangalore, no need to require Chennai. So we have a combination, and if you want to maintain another one, Pune, like that. Okay, Pune, Mumbai, location wise. Yeah. Save the records. Now I am choosing only 4 locations. Next one is department. How many departments are involved? First, no department. Then next one is purchase department. Next one is sales department. Next one is payables department. Next one is receivables. The next one is inventory, means stores, or else we can specify the inventory. So these 5 departments are required for our business. Okay, save the records. Next we can go for accounts. Okay, so here we should specify, we are not possible to enter the no account. No account means invalid transaction. We should specify definitely valid account. So we start with 1. So what is the first account? Here we have a retaining earning account. The first account is retaining earning account. Just we can go to specify retaining earning. So what is this retaining earning account means? This is the shareholders account. Every company have the partners, managing directors, right? The respected company should maintain the some information, fund, okay, budget, that will be going to keep in this account. This is the main account, retaining earning account. It is a shareholder account. Every company should maintain the first account is shareholder account or stockholder account. Then here observe this one. Automatically the qualifiers is going to different. So now here we are going to clearly specify allow budgeting, allow posting, and account tab. What is the account tab? In accounts there are 5 types of accounts. One is, observe this one, ownership account. This is the shareholder account, and expense account, liability account, revenue account, asset account. There are 5 types of accounts, standard accounts. First one is ownership or stockholder or shareholders. The next one is asset, expense, liability, revenue. As per that account to description we are going to choose account type. But this one is which one? Ownership account. Always the first retaining account is a ownership account. Next, so here we are going to specify. Then now I am going to specify the material. Okay, material or items. Okay, then material is, now you tell me which account. material account. So material is a asset. It is asset of our organization, right? We can specify the asset account. Next, purchase invoice. Purchase invoice. What is the type of purchase invoice? Liability, right? Because of we purchase the item from the supplier, that is the reason we are going to create this account type is liability, right? The next, liability means up, right? The next, payments, purchase payments. What is this? Again, which account? Expense. Sure. Why we want to make the payment? Why we want to make the payment? Because of liability. Because of liability, then we want to make the payment. So which account type? Liability only, not expense. It is not expenses. It is not expenses, right? It is a liability. Because of that pending amount, we want to pay it, right? Suppose we are not liability to that respective supplier, how we make it? So that is the reason here we are going to specify the liability. Okay, liability, then or else we can go for expense. Suppose we are going to expenses, we will be going to divide it. So some categorizes is there. As per that we are going to choose. Okay, fine, not a problem. We can go for the expense account. So actually expense account is applicable for few transactions. Okay, then okay, not a problem. So it is not a financial functional. If you go for financial functional, we are going to clearly specify which is the account is coming under which transaction. Okay, for time being we no need to require. And then here sales invoice. What is this? Sales invoice. Revenue. It is a revenue, right? The next, sales receipts. We want to receive the amount. What is that? Revenue only. We receive the amount, right? Revenue. And suppose employee salaries. Employee salaries. Is it expense or liability? Is it liability, right? Before joining the employee, you don't want to make the salary, right? After completion of employee working hours, then you should make the payment. Because of we are liability to that employee. So which is the account type? Liability. So it is not expense. We are liability to that employees. Liability. So it is also not an expense. Then next, suppose one more account. Interest from bank. Interest from bank. What is that? Revenue. It is a revenue. Next, loans. Bank loans. Bank loans. What is that? Liability. Next, furniture. Furniture. It is a asset. Very good. Are we clear? All of you. So then these type of accounts we are going to keep on defining, and also we can define one more, cash account. What is this? Cash. Asset. This is asset. Right? Then, so keep on define the number of accounts. There are a lot of accounts are required for this. This is a really few transaction for our business implementation. Where? So then here, okay, this one. So that is additional. I am also don't know. Okay. So these are the 5 accounts are the standard accounts. Maybe budget accounts is going to applicable for this one. Budget. Maybe I am not sure about that. Okay. So because of we have a good knowledge on means what is that? We have good knowledge on accounts, then only we can go to understand what is that budget. Okay, but these are the 5 standard account types: asset, revenue, liability, expense, and ownership account. Ownership account is applicable for only returning earning account. Okay, stockholder share information is going to keep in that part. Okay, now it is completed. All of you clear? So now we are completed to define the chart of accounts values. Chart of accounts values. So we completed our chart of accounts values. Once it is completed, next we can go for define the ledger. We define already currency, calendar, chart of accounts. We completed. Next we want to define the subledger accounting, but here I don't want to define the subledger accounting. I want to choose the existing one which is provided by the Oracle people. Standard subledger accounting. While using that, we are going to create the ledger. So here also currency I am using existing one. Same manner I am using existing subledger accounting and will be create the ledger. Are we clear, all of you? Already you know that which table is going to reflected for this values. F&D ID flex values.